Hey everyone, I'm back again with another Witmer's Adventures video, and in this one, I'm heading over to the Please Touch Museum down in Philadelphia. So if you're interested in see what this museum kind of looks these days, what kind of fun little things you can do with your family and young kids and everything, keep watching. So for those who don't know, the Please Touch Museum is a museum pretty much in Philadelphia, right across from the Philly Zoo. It's pretty much for young kids and families that can just kind of go around, and it's essentially a big kind of playground for them. And unlike most museums where you're not allowed to touch anything or do anything like that, especially if you're a kid, this is the exact opposite. They have little play areas for all the kids. They have a little water area for kids playing little waters with ducklings and everything. Some sciencey things, all this kind of around sort of learning about things as well. And I will say, just because there's a bunch of kids there and everything, this video may be a little bit more hodgepodge than most of my videos, just because I'm obviously there's going to be a good amount of kids there. That's another thing I'm curious of. It is a Wednesday. I'm recording this on June 3rd, so I'm curious how that's going to affect crowds and everything. If it's going to be very busy, it's not going to be too busy at all. It's supposed to be like in the mid 80s today, so it may be a little bit more crowded, just because there's going to be a lot more people wanting to soak in some of the AC and everything and trying to find something to do with their kids and everything. So yeah, and because it's going to be a little bit more hodgepodgey, I'm going to try to not avoid, obviously, recording any like small children and everything. So yeah, so that may be something you've witnessed in this video. So with all that being said, let's go head on out to the Please Touch Museum. And in case anyone's wondering, I am going down there with my nieces and everything. So just to make it not as weird for me just to go around kind of recording everything, I will be down there with young kids as well. So let's go head on out to the Please Touch Museum. We officially made it to the Please Touch Museum. It goes right there. Get a better view as we get closer to the entrance. It's a nice day out. Not a cloud in the sky. Statue all the way over there. Kind of see a picture in the guys. It's a nice little museum, I will say, especially if you have small little kids and everything. So I was here a few years ago. I want to see if there's anything different going on. Here's a look at the entrance to the museum. Entrance is around the corner here. There's a sign over there. Just look at those statues I mentioned earlier. There's the one and the other one over there. This is the actual entrance here. Church Museum. Daniel Tiger exhibit. What's going on right now? Just look at the entrance to the museum. Take the map a little bit more. So let's go on. Probably changes the name of the day. Now we've officially made it in. Giant little art statue of the Statue of Liberty's hands. Cute little decor of the big mural of Philly, skyscrapers, cute little SEPTA and trolleys, all kinds of things. A little monorail over here. Perhaps it doesn't work, but little kids can jump on if they want to or not. It's over here, where the wild things are plush. That's 2008. Which is from where the wild things are. And there's another one right next to it. It's a bunch of action figures. This was from the 2005 Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. My favorite movie, but they have them. Some Hanna-Barbera figures. Got little guys, Tom and Jerry. Looney Tunes down here. And the Brady Bunch action figures. That's interesting. Crosses. Dedicated to space travel and spaceships. Do slingshots or little space simulation over here. Yes, it ends up like over that. Little space simulator. And it's all costumes for kids as well. I will say the crowd this actually isn't too bad. I don't know if it's just how it's kind of laid out or what, but no room has been really too crowded. But I haven't been doing much filming in terms of the rooms itself just because there's a lot of kids in there. We do have a little display, but this time of actual like what toys looks like out of the box. Little people all the time. All little people have looked like over the years. That one's even have with Batman and Wonder Woman. I was also over on this side, if you can enter the entrance. And we're gonna move on to the side where you can go with a little bit more water. They got another little section here with Winnie the Pooh and Friends plushies. Big model here. That's probably the most empty. I feel like it's not as much to see in terms of cartoons or whatever for children, so it's just more so like a museum to do things. About the model buildings. Across where the model was. Got the makerspace over here and the creative studio. Here you can see the schedule for today. Right now it's open studio. Down that way there's a little bit more, but again, this kind of area is a little bit more empty in terms of the crowds. Okay, a little hungry. Now it's time to get some lunch. I just ended up getting a hot dog. Just got done with lunch. It wasn't the best. The chicken fingers I had as well as the hot dog, there's just no flavor in it. I always felt like there was burnt in the fryer, so this wasn't great. So if you come out, just say don't, do that. Also, they do have a carousel on here too. Young kids want to go on that. Just got done with the carousel, like I mentioned, with young kids here with my nieces. So just got done that. I think we're slowly going to start heading our way out. Maybe hit the gift shop or something, but that's pretty much going to be it. But coming out of the carousel, I saw this little storytime cabin. I must do some readings or something in here. Or it might just be I don't want to say a themed or whatever, but it's a nice little area. They got a little rocking chair, nicely kind of themed, everything. Almost like a winter cabin or something. I do like that they have many of these displays of different toys and plushies throughout the years. I'm just going to give you a quick crowd shot as there's not a ton of people around, even in the carousel area that I just came in from. There's not a ton of people even on it or anything. I think we're slowly dying down in terms of operation. I think the museum's open until 3. I think that because of that, that's why the crowds, I feel like, have slowly been starting to die down, especially around lunchtime. I do like how they have it decorated with a lot of different art installations, obviously, because it's still being in a museum and everything. Even these that look like they were done by children at some point. They have hanging out. And this one kind of like the statue there. A little crowd shot. Some of the water area. When we first got here, this place was packed. Something in the theming of this area. Big tree over there. Made it back home. That was actually a pretty fun day. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning of this, it was going to be more of a hodgepodge kind of vlog to the Police Touch Museum, just because, like I mentioned multiple times during this video, just because it's so kid and family oriented. There's just so many kids running around. I didn't really want to showcase one. And one of the biggest things that I didn't really showcase much, but we did go to, is on the first floor of the museum. There's a little like grocery store kind of area, kind of to make it look like it's a giant or something like that, a giant supermarket or something like that. And the kids just kind of run around doing different kind of things, like you're ringing up the register or something like that. So that's obviously a fun thing for young kids to do. But yeah, there were some high points, of the museum. And obviously, like I mentioned, the food probably isn't the best. Again, I probably would suggest maybe not doing that. Maybe not staying away from it. Maybe packing your own if you're thinking about going there with your young kids or something like that. Save you some money that way too. And again, that food, just nothing spectacular. But yeah, with all that being said, there's not really much else to really say. I would suggest it if you do have young families and you're looking for something to do in the Philadelphia area, just to kill a couple hours. Like I said, I think today's hours were like 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something like that. So it's not open for too terribly long, at least during this time that we went today. The hours may fluctuate, so I just look at their website just to be sure and everything. But yeah, I would highly suggest it if you have young kids and you're looking for something to do, especially now that we're getting closer to summertime, we're going to start getting hotter weather. It's a good thing to do in the AC, stay away from the elements, but still have the kids do something. So yeah, like I keep trying to do here, that's all I really got for this one. Until the next time, I'll see you. Don't forget to follow, subscribe.